Welcome to Samurai Movie Jam, a companion podcast for the worst movie podcast ever recorded. Bad movies rule. Except now we're focusing on current movies with your hosts, Dave and Brian. Let's go!
We're doing it.
Here we go.
Episode 17 of the Samurai Movie Jam. We have pivoted. Once again, we are doing this. It's Wicked.
Holy crap. We told you it might be Sisu 2.
Yep, nope.
Or it might be Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Yep, nope.
But it's not.
It's not. We wanted to get pink and green.
Yeah. Oh, we really screwed up.
Yeah.
We should have chose.
Should have.
One should have been Glinda and one should have been Alpha.
Dang it. Which one would you have picked?
Oh, well, I don't know. Between us, I'm probably Glinda.
Well, that's probably true. But, I mean, like, she was the Wicked Witch in this. And, kind of a babe. Right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
We'll get into it. But anyways, welcome to Samurai Movie Jam. This is going to be our non-spoiler review of Wicked : For Good. It's all about punctuation there.
Yes.
It's Wicked : For Good.
Or Wicked : For Good.
You've got a Wicked : forever now.
No.
Yeah, it's for good.
It's a lifelong condition.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is the non-spoiler review of Wicked : For Good, and there will also be a spoiler review that we will be doing on Patreon, so go over there and check out that extra jam. This is the penultimate episode before we head out onto our own road here.
What did you call it? Penultimate?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means the one before the end.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it
It
sounds
is.
cooler than Eve. Like if it was penultimate Christmas.
You could say that. It'd be the same as Christmas Eve.
It would.
Oh.
I think. We're in the penultimate day before Christmas. That sounds way more badass.
That does sound pretty bad.
Yeah. So yeah, come check us out on socials. We've got all that stuff now too. I know we tell you to email, and you certainly should, at samuraimoviejam@gmail.com. But damn it, we got a Facebook. You could message us there. You can comment on all the things we are uploading at a pretty fast pace now, Brian. You're doing a lot of work here.
We're kicking them out.
Yeah.
I have some old posts that we haven't done, so I'm just kind of filling the space with that. And we got new content coming out.
Yeah.
Doing some fun stuff with the rankings where people are getting mad at how we rank certain things.
Yeah.
Your opinions are stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
Welcome to the internet, guys.
And we're on YouTube, which I'm posting some of the clips from the shows, but also some clips I've taken out of the show and went, you know what, this will work better on its own. So some of those will be coming out too. So make sure to subscribe on YouTube to make sure you're getting all of our content.
Yep. Come and hang out with us on all those socials and subscribe and do all that stuff. Hit the bell, all that stuff that internet dorks say so that you can be a part of their lives. But yeah, we'd love it if you did that. Also, did you know
What?
that Rudolph almost had a different name? Early drafts included Rollo and Reginald, but neither felt quite as magical as Rudolph.
The red-nosed reindeer.
Yeah, he did have a very shiny nose.
You think Rudolph sounds magical?
No,
I don't think so either.
maybe it did back then.
I guess.
But Rollo or Reginald, those kind of sound more magical to
I
me
feel
than
at
Rudolph.
least equally magical as Rudolph.
Rudolph is a guy that, I don't know, I feel like he overeats.
He wears Mox turtlenecks for sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep, he absolutely does. Like he's got a red nose because of his alcohol problem.
Yes.
Hey, I'm Rudolph.
It's a Cousin Eddie name, actually. You know what I mean? You can just imagine that guy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Peter's full.
There's tons of snow outside for us.
Yes.
We can't stop getting snow.
I know.
Are you a big fan of snow?
I am to look at it.
Yeah, from
Moving
inside.
it around is...
Oh, that's the worst. I don't sled. Well, my kids sled, which is awesome. That's the one benefit.
Yeah.
But I don't ski. I don't snowboard. I don't cross country ski. All I do is shovel it and drive in it, and I hate it.
Oh, see, I have a Ring camera that's right above my driveway, right? I've found that scrubbing backwards in the feed and seeing all the snow on my driveway and then seeing me go out there and clear all the snow is so goddamn satisfying. And then I scrub it back and forth like it's just like Benny Hill, like and I'm running around the driveway clearing snow all over the place, and I love it.
That sounds
awful. Maybe to watch, not to do.
It's fun. Oh no, the moving it sucks.
Yeah.
But the watching of it later is fun for 10 seconds and then go to bed.
One cool thing about cold weather is that's like the perfect season for like slow cooked meats. And is there anything better when you crack the door open to your house and you just waft ribs or pork or beef or whatever it is?
Yeah, I feel like you tapped into my brain today, Brian.
Yeah?
Because I was going to bring up the smoker that I just recently bought here. And am too scared to build it in the winter because temperature's a thing and all that stuff. But yeah, send me recipes because I have never smoked before. Meat. I've never smoked meat.
Yeah. The cool thing, he bought a Traeger, right? Yep. Traeger pellet smoker, which is perfect. It's like an oven. It's so easy. So you just follow a recipe.
Yeah.
You'd have to be a little more cautious in watching everything. Okay. I walked into the house, it's smelling like the food that we had in the Dutch oven. And I was like, I would take a candle of this.
Yeah. There should be candles at.
What are some smells that you would just like bottle up in a candle and every once in a while just be like, oh, I'm going to light that one?
I don't know. I feel like they are already candles, like fresh bread. And I love the smell of pine trees for Christmas too.
I actually bought someone a Cool Ranch Doritos candle once.
Did it smell like Doritos?
It did. Yeah. It was actually kind of gross.
Yeah. Well, there are definitely some smells that you wouldn't want.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was watching some dude the other day that had candles that were scented like video store.
What?
Yeah.
Did you smell it?
I didn't smell it. He was a guy on a video. He said, yeah, this smells like a video store, crazily enough. In bookstore, it smelled like leather-bound books.
That would make me poop.
A bookstore?
Absolutely.
Bookstores make you...
I have a condition, and this is a real thing.
That's not a
It is.
No.
It is. No. If I go into Barnes & Noble, I will not leave without using the restroom. I remember when I was younger and I'd go to Target with my mom. I'd hit the book section. I always liked that. I'd look for like movies from books. I'm like, oh, boy, I got to poop.
Come off it.
Yeah.
The smell of books makes you poop.
Look it up. I'm going to give you a sec. Ready? We'll pause.
Give me a break. Hey Siri, can the smell of books make you poop? Question mark. The smell of books can make some people feel the need to poop due to the association of reading on the toilet. God dang.
I don't even read on the toilet, so I don't know what it is for me.
Maybe that's why every time I pick up my phone, I feel like I need...
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Anytime you start scrolling, your thumb makes that motion, you're like, oh, boy.
Click on Facebook. Oh, there it is. You know, weird stuff like that. Travis, he sneezes every time he leaves a dark room and goes out into the sun, which I guess is a thing too. That light will make you sneeze, some kind of photosensitive reaction to it. But yeah, we went to the zoo before and he'll like leave one of the animal buildings, walk out and God bless you. So now when we walk out of buildings, I say bless you before you walk.
Yeah, before you get out.
God bless you. Thank you. But yeah, man, we're doing Wicked.
Yeah, man.
Should we get to that junk?
Let's talk about movies.
All right. We're back to Dave not knowing buttons. That's much better. That's what happens when you go to the bookstore.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, welcome to Barnes & Noble. I'll be in the bathroom.
That's Dave's button for the episode, by the way.
Dave's button for today is Elphaba's Tarzan yell.
Yes.
What'd you watch?
Yeah, let's talk about what we've been watching. I watched a ton of movies I've already seen because I did a lot of drawing.
Yeah.
A lot of time not really watching, but having it on and looking up when I want to.
Right.
So Fall Guy obviously was on there. The Gentleman I got
You watched
through.
Fall Guy again?
I did.
God dang, you've seen that a lot of times.
Yeah, and the music's great. Like, it's really great just to throw on.
Yeah.
The Gentleman, like I said, 7 Psychopaths I put on again. Mm-hmm. I love that movie. I feel like, does everyone know about that movie?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It should be more popular than whatever it is. It's so good.
How popular is it?
Sam Rockwell is so good. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's one of those where like I can't gauge. Was that popular? I don't think it was.
It didn't seem like it when we were at the theater.
No.
It seemed pretty dead.
I also watched American Gangster.
Simple Simon ass motherfuckers.
I don't know if I've seen that.
You should if you haven't.
I think I did. That's the Denzel one. Yeah, it's long, right?
It's pretty long.
Yeah.
But Josh Brolin's in it and Kurt not Kurt Russell. Not Kurt Russell. Russell Crowe. He's in it.
Oh, yeah.
He's a cop.
See that.
Passes on taking $1 million.
Yeah. I feel like that's a movie I should watch now that I'm older and can understand things.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a bunch of movies you saw when you were younger and didn't get it.
Denzel is so good in that.
Yeah.
You got to watch it again.
Tell me about that bad Denzel movie.
Oh, yeah, that one. What was the...
You got it?
Which it's called?
Nope.
Nope, I don't think so.
My man.
Even if the movie's kind of bad, Book of Eli, which isn't that bad.
You like Book of Eli.
I do like Book of Eli.
It's on my list because I want to watch it again.
You want to watch it again?
Again,
So
because
you have seen it.
you like it so much. I'm like, I need to give it another shot.
Yeah, I do like it. I like how badass he is in that. It's good.
But a lot of people didn't like it.
Well, they're dumb.
That's what I'm saying. And people are dumb. I say that all the time.
You sound like Christopher Walken right there. People are dumb. That's what I say about him.
And then I watched Skyfall, and it made me realize that now that Mission Impossible is probably done, and like Marvel up to Endgame, that's done. Craig Bonds are all done. Mm-hmm. Like, what is the franchise to look forward to or to
Marvel again.
live with? Sure.
They're doing Doom stuff. The trailer's supposed to be out Thursday. So as you are listening to this,
It has
the
come
trailer
out
has
past
probably
Thursday.
come out. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully. But I was just thinking it's kind of a bummer.
Yeah,
Like
all
these franchises that we've lived through for decades, like there's not really another one that we're hanging on to here.
Yeah. I can't think of one.
What else have you been
Way to
watching?
bring it down. I watched, because of my homework, I watched the new Kevin Hart stand-up special that he did. Mm-hmm. It's Kevin Hart, you know? Mm-hmm. And this is going to be a gripe about my homework too, but it feels like he's doing the same thing about different subjects all the time. And that's fine. It's Kevin Hart. But eventually, like, it's funny for the first 10 minutes, and then you go, okay. That's good. I'll watch the rest and hear him tell stories, but it's funny. And I'm sure people listen to this and go, yeah, no, slide whistle again.
Yeah,
I
right.
understand. It's just, I don't know. He's a very funny guy, and it was good.
You shouldn't have watched that and Get Hard because...
I watched it later.
Okay.
I watched it days and days later. It came out before.
Because I think everything, right? People who listen to this, people listen to other podcasts, like you got to take a break sometime.
Yeah, I took a break.
Yeah, I love listening to Smart List, but I'll take a few months off and just be like, all right, I need to pause this for a while. Because it does get to be sort of repetitive no matter what it is.
Right.
That makes sense.
It's just kind of repetitive, you know, no matter what it is.
A lot of people think that
That it's repetitive.
it's just no matter what it is.
Yeah. It just feels like it repeats, no matter what it is.
Oh, jeez. All right. We also watched Zootopia 2.
We both did.
Yeah, we both went with our fams separately and watched Zootopia 2. It was good. It was a second Zootopia. Tell you the truth, I snoozed for a few minutes there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did you for real?
I really did.
Wow.
It was earlier. It was probably like 10 minutes in. I was like, oh boy, come on, Brian. But we went, I mean, I sound like an old man here. We went to like an 8 o'clock show at night.
That's wild to me too, that you took all the kids to a movie.
Yeah, it wasn't our plan. It was like a birthday thing. So a family friend, her daughter was having a birthday, and there was like a get together for her.
Oh.
Let's all go see the movie.
Right.
And I even said before, I was like, what time?
We're so goddamn
I
old.
know.
9:30.
It's going to be hard to find parking. I have to drive with the streetlights on.
My eyes aren't as good. I see halos on the street lamps. Oh, it's great. Yeah, Zootopia 2 is fine. The friendship, every Disney movie now is, I mean, there's a villain in this, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of, the real villain is misunderstanding, right? And I'm just, enough. Give me Cruella de Vil. I want her back.
You're not going to get that.
No,
No, they won't do it again.
I know.
Another thing that we did, so I took my wife, I got her for her birthday. Tickets to Milwaukee Symphony Orchestra for Home Alone 2. It was the day after Black Friday. It was like, let's kick off the holiday season. She loves that movie. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Her more than me, even. I was like, this would be a cool experience to watch the movie with a live orchestra. We were like second row. Wrong choice. All the pictures show the screen behind the orchestra, so I was like, oh, I have plenty of space still.
Yeah.
No, it was right there.
The screen was.
Cranked necks. It was like sitting first row in a movie.
Yeah.
So that was a mistake. But the next day, you're like, you called because you're just a friend. You know, you're a friend who calls.
You know, friends like
Hey,
talk on the phone
Hey,
sometimes.
what's going on?
Right.
And I was like, well, last night we went and did this thing, and it was actually way cooler than I thought it would be, even though it was snowing and gross out.
Yeah, the weather was really bad. You know how I know that? Because I was in the balcony for that exact same same show.
Yeah, he
How
was
weird
like,
was that?
I was there. I said, get out of town.
Yeah.
And that was your first time doing that thing, right?
Yep.
Going to the orchestra to watch a movie.
Yeah, it made me want to see the Batman one that they did for Batman 1989. I bet you that was real neat.
Yeah, Steve Pfister was there. He's like the house manager or something of the orchestra.
Yeah.
A guy we know through theater. He thinks that Raiders of the Lost Ark is going to be this year.
No.
I said that would be
Shizzle.
awesome.
Yeah,
If that's the
that would be
case,
very
we should
cool.
go. There were so many times though where I had to like pull myself out of the movie to be like, oh yeah, there's an orchestra.
Yeah.
Because it just sounded perfect.
It did. It was very strange. And you were right in front of it. Being in the balcony was even worse because I didn't see a ton of the symphony below the screen.
Oh.
So I just kind of sat there and I'm just watching Home Alone 2. And then, I had to go, oh, yeah, they're playing that music, which is very strange to think of because I line that up and you could kind of see the conductor's, he's got a screen in front of him.
Yeah.
That kind of show page breaks and the beat and everything that's going on.
Yeah.
It's very impressive. Yeah.
It is. I
Very
think
cool.
next time if we go, we'll meet in the middle and we'll be on the ground level, but like
Yeah.
farther in the back.
Kick it back a little bit.
See the
yeah.
screen, see the orchestra. But yeah, it was a really cool experience. If you have an orchestra that's doing that, and I know they travel and they do these things everywhere, you should really go check that out. That's really pretty cool. You have anything else you watched?
Yeah, I do, but I want to talk about Home Alone for a second.
Great.
Do you think that's a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
No.
I do think it is.
No, neither of them are.
Okay, well, you're wrong.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Because it could happen at any holiday.
But it didn't. It happened at Christmas.
I know, but that doesn't make it a Christmas movie. Just because it happens during Christmas doesn't make it a Christmas movie. Die Hard.
I understand that you feel this way.
Yeah.
But to a lot
That's
of
'cause it's
people,
great.
it is a Christmas movie.
But I don't care.
if you looked it up on IMDb, I bet you it says holiday movie.
Why?
Because people regard it as such.
I just want everyone to know that Christmas movies are about Christmas, about the holiday. Just because something happens at Christmas doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
Great. So is Elf a Christmas movie?
Yes.
No.
Because it's about
He could have went
Christmas.
anywhere at any time of the year.
It is about an elf and Santa. It's not about a man that walked around during Christmas and fought a bunch of terrorists. It's not about a kid that got left home over a Christmas vacation and took on a couple of robbers. Elf is about an elf that works for Santa that went to go live with his
He's
dad.
not. He's a human.
He is a human, but he's living with the elves for Christmas time. That's why it's a Christmas movie. That's all he talks about is Christmas during that whole thing and the magic of the season.
Christmas Vacation.
Is a Christmas movie.
There's no Santa. There's no crap like that
I
at
know,
all.
but it's about the Christmas holiday and all the things that he's preparing for the Christmas party.
that is what Home Alone is too.
No, it isn't.
He is preparing. He prepares the house for Christmas.
Only because he has nothing else to do. All he did was make all that stuff was set up. He just made himself a TV dinner of macaroni and cheese and sat down at the table to eat it. He didn't put up the tree and all that stuff. That was
He
already
did.
up.
No, it wasn't. He cut down the tree from his backyard.
Oh, that's right. Okay, fine. Just because he decorates.
He
doesn't-
sets up for Christmas.
Well,
so this
okay.
is the same rules
But
as.
what if it was Halloween and he decorated the house for Halloween? Would it still be a Christmas or a Halloween movie then?
Sure.
No, it's not.
Your rules don't make sense.
They do. They're preparing for a Christmas party. He's putting up Christmas lights. Their family is coming for the
Great.
Christmas
Kevin puts up
holiday.
Christmas
He's talking about
stuff.
his Christmas bonus and
Yeah.
all that stuff. It's about the Christmas holiday.
So is Home Alone.
No, it isn't.
It
It's about
is.
a kid. It isn't. It's about a kid that gets left home alone.
Great. Well, then
and
Christmas
they-
Vacation is about a guy who his family comes to visit and to hang out
for
Christmas
right. That's why it's a Christmas movie.
because it takes place over Christmas.
No, because it's about a Christmas party and it's about Christmas lights and it's about Christmas things. Home Alone isn't about Christmas things. It's about a kid that gets left home alone and his mom tries to go get back to him and then he fights robbers in his house. It just happens during Christmas. That's the difference. Just because something happens during Christmas doesn't make it a Christmas movie. It's got to be about Christmas or the Christmas magic.
I mean, I will never, ever, ever win this argument with you because
well, this is
but I mean
kindergarten.
they designed Home Alone to be a Christmas movie. Everything is green and red. It's all about Christmas time, being with family.
I know, but okay. So I'm just saying, it's just because it happens during Christmas and it is.
But
during
because-
Christmas doesn't mean it's a Christmas movie.
Kevin is living at home during Christmas, setting up for Christmas, getting ready for Christmas, all by
But
himself.
he wouldn't be.
Because his family was taking a Christmas vacation.
But they wouldn't be. He wouldn't be getting ready for Christmas if he was with his family on that vacation.
Great, then that's a different movie. They wrote this movie to be about a boy who's home during Christmas.
So you think that they said when they were coming up with Home Alone that they were like, oh, Home Alone is going to be a Christmas movie about this kid that gets left home
During Christmas. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think they did. I think it was, we want to leave a kid home alone, and it would probably hit harder if it was during Christmas about missing your family and stuff. So we'll make it during Christmas. I don't think the original idea was about Christmas. I think it was about the fun house of beating up the robbers and all that stuff, and having the kid be home alone and the mom trying to get back to the kid and all that stuff.
Okay. But we can agree
Yes.
that Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie.
Well,
Let's move on.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
I also watched Fat Man.
With Mel Gibson.
Yeah. Did you ever see that?
Nope.
It was shockingly good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was surprised by how good it was, because it's about Santa and what he's going through, and it's kind of weird and violent, and there's action and stuff. It's not like Violent Night where Santa gets to punch a bunch of people, and it's kind of more Santa's having trouble financially during the holidays and how he's going to get himself out of it. You should see it. Everybody should watch it.
To say Home Alone isn't a Christmas movie, the only reason you're doing it is to upset people to be able to argue with them. That's the only reason.
No, I'm not. I don't think it's a Christmas movie. This is the same thing with Die Hard. People will fall on their sword about Die Hard, including me for a long time.
I believe
in my life.
I can see both sides of Die Hard. I understand what you're saying about Die Hard, and I understand what other people are saying about Die Hard. For me, it's a holiday movie because I watch it during the holidays every year.
Yeah.
I understand
Because it happens during the holidays.
Yep. But I think Home Alone, that is something that you're like, oh, no, I made a rule, and that's not a thing because now you're upset.
No, I'm not. I'm not trying to upset anyone. I'm just saying I don't think that it's a holiday movie, and I haven't heard a good reason that it's a holiday movie other than it happens during the holidays.
And he sets up for Christmas, and there's Christmas music in it.
But
everything's red and green.
Yeah, but could it have? Could that movie have happened at any other part of the year?
So could Christmas Vacation.
No,
Yes, it could.
No, then it would, because then it's not a Christmas vacation. Then it's the first vacation or a European vacation. This happened during Christmas. He was putting up Christmas lights.
It happened during Christmas. Guess what? So did Home Alone.
I know, but it's about Clark during Christmas and his Christmas bonus.
Yeah, and it's about Kevin during Christmas and his.
No, it isn't. It's about Kevin being home alone.
If it was called Christmas Home Alone, then it would be a holiday movie.
But then it better be about like Santa or have like some elves or something, I guess, or whatever.
What?
It can't be
Christmas Vacation doesn't have Santa or elves.
Well, no, I'm saying Christmas Home Alone isn't a real movie. Home Alone, if you're okay, I guess it's if you got to make Christmas Home Alone, then it has to be about Christmas. I don't know. That's not the same. You can't just make that title up and expect me to make up a fucking movie for it and then say, "Well, that's your proof."
You're not making up a movie. I'm telling you, it's the exact
making up
same
a movie by saying that it's Christmas Home Alone. That's not a movie.
You are making up a movie too by also saying that could take place any time.
We're just two friends, two good friends, two best friends.
I'm gonna have to cut so much of this. It's gonna be fucking awful. All right. Well, we had other options we could have watched. Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which has a 12% Rotten Tomatoes score.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Sisu 2, which is a 94% Rotten Tomato score.
I do want to see that still.
Me too. And I watched the preview again. It looks so good. Eternity, which is some romantic comedy
What's
or
Eternity?
something or another. I don't even know. But it was in the theater. Could have went and saw it.
Okay.
Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery.
I do want to watch that. Did you
watch
watch
it.
the first two Knives Out?
I did.
They're good.
Yeah, first one was better than the second one.
Yep.
And Fackham Hall.
That one looks funny too.
Yeah, you sent me the trailer for that. That looks pretty good.
It was on the Discord. Somebody sent us a link to that. And it looks very Naked Gunny, which is why I think it'll be funny. My rhymes are better than yours.
The thoughts after the trailer, if you haven't watched the trailer, we'll pause here so you can quick go watch it. Ready? Go. When you first watched it, David?
I don't know. Wicked.
I wrote more Wicked. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just more Wicked.
Right.
Old song in the trailer or add one? Not really.
There's songs in there.
There are
You know
songs.
what I wonder about this whole thing? How many songs did they make up for these?
I will get to that.
Oh, that's it. That's in the roster. All right.
I did think it would have been even cooler if there was like a badass version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow for this.
Yeah.
If they took it and styled it so it was more about Elphaba or something like that.
Yep.
Now let's get into some vitals. Wicked colon for good. The runtime, 2 hours and 17 minutes.
Shorter than the first one.
It is 137 minutes. We normally say our ideal runtime somewhere between 100 105. This is 37 minutes longer than wanted.
Yeah.
I actually think it is.
Oh, really? You
I'm
thought
saying-
it was too long?
Yeah, I think it's probably like half an hour too long.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Storyline on IMDb doesn't even make sense. It really doesn't. Elphaba, comma, the future Wicked Witch of the West and her relationship with Glinda, comma, the good witch of the North, period.
That's the whole thing?
There's one more sentence, but that's not even a sentence, what they just gave us. The second part of a 2-part feature film adaptation of the Broadway musical.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks a lot. That didn't even make sense. And we know the 2 main characters in it. Thanks.
We also know it's the second part
Yeah.
of the Broadway musical.
We need to come up with a better one than that. Finally, one that we can improve on. And the way that I
Yes.
want you to do that, David, is to tell us your synopsis, but only using questions.
Do you have a good friend? I used to.
Up! You already lose. Only questions.
Do you have a good friend? I would like a good friend. Do you have a good friend? Can I have another friend? I want to be a magician. God dang it, I hate this. You do it. Ready, go.
Have you ever been to Oz? Would you like to see what happens there? Are there good witches and bad witches? How can you tell if they're good or bad? Is your skin green? Do you get mad about animals being put into cages? Are you going to rise up against the wizard? Will other people follow you? How good is your friendship?
It's good. You're good at this.
Will you follow the yellow brick road to the end of the movie? We'll see. I know.
We'll see.
I didn't think you'd have as much trouble with that. I was like, man, this is probably too easy. Taglines, you will be changed. Rotten Tomatoes, I'm going to go back and forth here. The Rotten Tomatoes for the second one is 68.93. Rotten Tomatoes for the first Wicked was 88.95. So significantly better for the first one from critics.
Hate this?
68% like it.
That's weird.
Yeah. IMDb, the second one got a 7, and the first one got 7.4. So just a little bit more on IMDb. We're going to get into better or worse, and the theme is flying. So the first one, better or worse, Mary Poppins.
This is worse than Mary Poppins.
It is worse than Mary Poppins.
Hello, governor.
My-
Won't your chimney sweep?
Avery was telling my wife that she needed new mittens.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I just went into like old low Cockney. Oh, yeah, we'll get you some new mittens. Don't worry, kid. We'll get you some new mittens. A nice pair of mittens for you. And I pretty much didn't stop until she got out of the car for school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. What's that? You need some more mittens.
You got your backpack, do you?
The next one, The Rocketeer.
This is better.
It is. Rocketeer 6.6. When's the last time you and I talked about The Rocketeer? Do you remember?
No.
It was when we watched Maverick, because I was like, man, Jennifer Connelly is
Oh, yeah.
a smoke show in this movie. And it's like one of the only times I really found her attractive. You're like, have you seen The Rocketeer?
To some, it was the fulfillment of a dream. To others, it was an instrument of destruction.
Yeah, you gotta. Did you see The Rocketeer?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
A long time ago. A long, long time ago.
Long time ago.
Hook.
I remember. Hook.
Oh, we got drunk doing that once. We made up a drinking game and sat and watched Hook.
Yeah.
And one of the take a drinks was whenever they say Hook. Oh, man. And we got to Neverland or whatever. They're in the Pirates Bay.
Yeah.
And it's just chanting. We're like,
Chuck
no.
beer. Oh, God.
Had the can to our face the whole time, switching cans.
That's awesome.
That's the proper way to watch Hook.
It is. If you aren't doing it that way, that's the way you should be doing it. I'm going to say that this is worse than Hook.
It's not. It's better. Hook is 6.8. I was surprised by that one.
Wow.
Yeah. The Golden Compass.
This is better than the Golden Compass.
It is Golden Compass 6.1. I haven't watched that since it came out.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, no?
I just remember the polar bear looking cool, but other than that, I didn't really care.
Daniel Craig, Nicole Kidman, I think.
Nope. Didn't.
There's a lot of golden stuff, including a compass. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Famous Harry Potter.
This is worse.
It is. Harry Potter is 7.7. Chronicle.
This is better than Chronicle.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's not. It's exactly the same.
I got a little dick. It's pathetic.
Mother's tip.
I got you with one that's the same.
You did it again. You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Last one on this list.
Yes.
Birdman.
Is it better? Birdman's better than
Birdman is better. It's got a 7.7.
Yeah.
I love Birdman. I love Michael Keaton.
It's pretty good.
And I like Birdman.
Yeah.
All right. This one's going to be much more involved than normal. Normally, there is just director, writer, actors. Now we've got director, characters created by, musical and play and music lyrics by, the based on the book and from the novel and the screenplay by, into actors. Ready?
Oh, boy. I
Director John M. Chu was discovered as a USC film student by Steven Spielberg, who saw his short film When the Kids Are Away. But you, David, definitely know him from Step Up to the Streets.
Are you ready to step up?
Look who's all grown up now.
Yeah.
And Step Up 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I know him. I knew he did it. He did the water dancing. That was the guy.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
That has the water dancing?
2 is the best one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, that's like one of his first movies that he had listed there in IMDb.
Well, that makes sense then.
Yeah?
Because they all kind of fall off after 3.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So it was him.
Yep.
Well, and then he stepped away from that. He stepped up
Are you ready to step up?
to G.I. Joe: Colon Retaliation.
No, that's pretty. It's not terrible though.
But what a switch.
Yeah.
I also said that the correct way. G.I. Joe: Colon Retaliation.
My colon's coming back.
But then he steers the car back to the other lane and goes Justin Bieber's Believe, Gem and the Holograms, and Now You See Me Too.
Oh, he did that too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I forgot they made a Gem movie.
Yeah, I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, good.
Someone else's was in that movie too, in the cast. He did Crazy Rich Asians, In the Heights, and Wicked.
In Heights is good.
Yeah, I haven't seen it all. Clips and pieces.
Yeah.
Upcoming Joseph and the Amazing Technical Group. I think I pronounced that right.
You don't like that?
I hate that.
Didn't you do it?
I did. Yeah, I directed it once. Here, quick story about that. I directed that show and I made it as funny as I wanted it to be. And I was up in the light booth doing something. I got a call from the front of the house and they're like, "Hey, Brian, you got to come down here. Someone needs to talk to you." I was like, "Okay." So I got down there and it was like these 2-3 old ladies that were, "We want our money back. This is a mockery of the Bible." And I said, "Oh, okay, can you give them their money back?" And I laughed back up for the thing.
But wait, isn't Joseph kind of a tongue-in-cheek kind of telling of that whole story anyway?
Yeah.
So what did they think they were going to watch?
Something more
Bible-y?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess. Anyway, they were wrong. Mine was fun.
Yeah.
And he's also doing Hot Wheels, which is going to be a movie.
What? Okay.
I don't know.
Why?
Crazy Rich Asians 2.
The Squeak Wall.
Yeah. This is based on the characters created by L. Frank Baum. If you ever want to see how much crazy crap has come out of those characters, search him on IMDb and you'll just get a forever list of like crazy, weird spin-off animation, all that stuff. It's based on the musical stage play with music and lyrics by Stephen Schwartz, who's a major Broadway composer. He's done Godspell, Pocahontas, Prince of Egypt, Enchanted, Disenchanted, Wicked. I hung on most of the movie stuff that he's done. And based on a book by Winnie Holzman. She wrote Wicked, also wrote for The Wonder Years, My So-Called Life, and Jerry Maguire.
You know bees and dogs can smell fear.
It's from the novel by Gregory Maguire.
So there was a book of this before it was a musical?
Yes.
Oh.
Screenplay by Winnie Holzman, who we just mentioned, and Dana Fox. And she wrote some fun things. The Wedding Date, which is like a romantic comedy. What Happens in Vegas, also a romantic comedy. Couples Retreat. I like that movie.
Yeah.
You seen Couples Retreat?
I think so.
It's fun. Cruella, which you haven't seen yet.
No.
And The Lost City, Sandra Bullock.
I haven't seen that either.
Oh, it was fun.
Like started it a couple times and then went.
man. And then obviously Wicked, starring the second black woman to be nominated for the Best Actress Oscar more than once for Harriet and Wicked. The other two-time nominee is Viola Davis, but this is Cynthia Erivo.
Did you know that her and Ariana Grande are apparently in some kind of relationship? This is something that like they've talked about on to people and said, I mean, like they're not in a couple, but they're in some like we're curious about each other thing, whatever.
Oh, well, I have some stuff on Ariana Grande that she's dating Ethan Slater.
Oh, well, maybe.
And that was some big gossip.
Oh, who's Ethan Slater?
He's the guy who played Bach. And
oh, really?
They both broke up with their significant others. He was married and just had a baby, left them to be with Ariana Grande. I guess it was a big thing. My wife told me about it, so then I looked it up.
She was with the Tin Man?
Yeah. Still is, supposedly. I looked it up and I found an article that said, yeah, he's dating him, co-star from Wicked, whom she developed a relationship in 2023 after meeting on set. She was also engaged to Pete Davidson in 2018 for a couple months.
Right.
Really only a few months. And then was married to someone else for a while. Anyway, Cynthia Erivo was also in Bad Times at El Royale. Harriet, which I had never even heard of.
No.
No? Well, she was up for Best Actress. It kind of makes me want to check it out.
Yeah.
Pinocchio with Tom Hanks. She was the Blue Fairy.
Okay.
I haven't watched it.
Was she blue?
I don't know. And Wicked, she was in that. I don't know if you knew that. This natural brunette who's allergic to tomatoes starred in the 2008 musical 13 before becoming a household name through her roles in Nickelodeon. It's Ariana Grande. Yep. She was in Zoolander 2, also in Hairspray Live. There's an exclamation point. So, Men in Black International, Don't Look Up, and Wicked, also in that.
I haven't seen Men in Black International yet.
I haven't either. We just talked about it in the last episode, too. And then the last person I'm going to mention is Jeff Goldblum, who plays the wizard. The only other thing I found was Blue Alien from Earth Girls Are Easy.
Yeah.
So the main differences between the musical and the movie, and this isn't everything, right? I didn't do a lot of searching here. So a couple points. Visual stunts and cinematic flair. This is all obvious stuff. Naturally, the film uses cinematic tools, CGI, special effects, more costumes and set design, flying effects, more dynamic choreography, which the stage can't replicate. So the reason I mentioned that, though, is you've seen the musical, right?
Yep. Yeah. Long time ago.
This is all impressive in the movie. It's, to me, more impressive on the stage version. It's almost like they talk about it like there's a one-up here by the movie, and I'm not sure that's the case.
Yeah.
It is way cool. Impossible to compare. It's two different forms of artistry, really. But I remember leaving Wicked, and there were so many parts I was like, gosh, how did they do that? That was awesome.
Yeah.
When she hits defying gravity and raises to the top of the stage, that her whole robe grows, which I'm really glad they mimicked in the movie.
Yep.
Like, those are just really cool things for the stage. Backstory, childhood, animal politics were kind of
added,
beefed up. Yeah, the movie goes fuller into the origin of Elphaba and Nessa Rose. Elphaba being raised by the animal nanny named Dulcibert. That's not in the stage. Roles of animals and all of their oppression is amplified to strengthen Elphaba's later activism.
I didn't remember any of that in the musical. I don't remember the musical a ton.
Right.
But
I think that there was the teacher, and I think that was it.
Oh, is that right?
I think that was it.
I know there was stuff that was added to it that we'll talk about in Spoiler Jam, but yeah, that whole animal thing, I was like, I don't think that was as big a deal.
All beefed up. There was more animals. Yeah. Expanded scenes and new sequences. Some musical numbers or sequences are reimagined or extended. For example, One Short Day into Wizomania in the film becomes more than that quick stop in Emerald City. It's used to add more about the Grimmery and the wizard's history, and I assume so you can get a sneak peek, be able to see Adele Dazeem and Chenoweth.
Yep, there they are.
Yeah,
they're in the movie.
Thank you. Part 1 does not introduce brand new songs. Its soundtrack mirrors the songs from Act 1 of the stage musical. Popular was extended, though, to showcase Ariana's range at the end.
Yeah.
But in the second one, they added 2 original songs written by Stephen Schwartz, which is cool, specifically for the movie. And they are No Place Like Home, which I guessed. That song came on, I was like, I don't remember this thing.
Yeah.
Which made me go, I should do a tiny bit of research just to kind of figure out what was added and what wasn't.
Was it The Girl in the Bubble? Was that the other one?
The other one was The Girl in the Bubble, which is the solo for Glinda. So they each got another solo.
Yeah.
Which really, the beautiful songs, but it just killed the pacing, in my opinion. Anyway, let's get into some reviews.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we understand that. Can you do that with a slide whistle?
No. I can't do it.
Okay, well,
It's, you know.
we know that about you now.
Listen,
you
Sly-
can't do everything.
I can't. Sly he can't make every sound. It's his fault.
Here's a good one from Lauren. Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo continue to thrive as Glinda and Elphaba for the new generation. The costume, sets, and sound design are perfection. Bravo, John M. Chu. Here's a middle-of-the-road one from Natasha. It's not all bad, certainly, but I was expecting great, and I got something that is simply all right. It's not quite defying gravity. A slight levitation feels more accurate when it comes to Wicked: for good. A bad one from Matthew.
It's always a Matthew.
If the first installment promised to defy gravity, its second installment is nothing but chess pieces finally succumbing to it, with even more unwelcome narrative bloat distending and distorting the musical's final few beats. Oh. All right, let's review this thing ourselves.
Yeah. We have a 5-point samurai scale that we will be judging this movie on. There are 11 possible points for each category in this. Our first category is What's Your Story, Wicked: for good?
Just to throw this in here,
Yeah.
Dave and I went back and forth for days about how the hell to rate this.
Right.
And I see both sides. I understood. That's why we were on the fence for so long, because we both did. But do you include the first one in the number? I think naturally it's going to happen.
Right.
But we said we're going to focus on the movie we watched for the show, which is Wicked for Good. Obviously, there'll be some sort of sway because of the first one. But we're not going to include this as a full story like you possibly could.
It is.
It is a full story.
Yeah.
Yes. I agree.
It's the second half of that. I mean, they did this like 2 acts of the musical and whatever. But movie-wise, since we're a movie jam, we're doing this movie.
So for this movie, if we did include the first one, it would probably be even higher. But I'm going to give this a 7. I think the story is still cool, even as this movie. It suffers from being a second act movie.
Yeah.
That's the biggest flaw. It's like watching the last 30 minutes of Bridesmaids. As its own movie.
Right. Well, this is a problem with almost every musical I've ever seen, ever in my life.
Yeah.
And the problem with comedies, the problem with a lot of things is you start off on such a high and then it just, what do we do now?
Yeah.
And then you don't know. So it just drops off. Plus, tonally, this second part here is completely different from the first. As far as like what's happening, people's attitudes and everything. This is the kind of stuff that like you can't not talk about the first movie because the whole them becoming friends and whatever and everything that gets Elphaba to this is completely different than after she does that and then everything she does for the whole second movie. So yeah, story, I would say for the second movie, I'm going to give it a 7 as well.
Do you think it would benefit if it was a single movie?
Well, and this is the thing we kept going back to. I don't think either of these movies make sense without each other.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
But
so
that's what they did.
Right.
I'm saying, would it have been smarter for them to have just made one
Well,
movie?
yeah, but money. So, I mean, this is the thing with Kill Bill, too. They just did the whole bloody affair thing where they had an intermission and showed the whole thing. And from what I've heard, it's really awesome to see it that way. I wouldn't be surprised if this also did the same thing. If at some point in the next couple of years they did a Wicked, the whole bloody affair, and I should just come and watch all of it because I think I hadn't seen the first Wicked. And then I watched it like 2 days before I went and saw the second one. And I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
Because it made the second one better. It just having them be that close to each other.
If you didn't have that ramp up, if it was a year-long wait, which that was also a critique from a lot of people, that it took too long to get to the second one.
Right.
If you had that huge wait and didn't catch back up, it would be even worse.
The movie would suffer for it, I think. 'Cause you're off that high from the first one, for sure. Yeah.
So, something that's part of the story that I didn't really get was when Dorothy does show up to the wizard, and the reasoning to send her to the witch is they're there. And before they even say to go to the witch, Madame Marvel is like, oh, no. They are perfect for us to use.
Yeah.
To go kill the witch. Why? Why is a little girl and these scared people perfect tools to use?
I don't.
They're not. You have all these other characters and people and guards and like.
Well, everything in Oz is kind of just goofy and weird, and why do we decide to do things this way? And there's some things story-wise that, like, I don't understand. I don't get why this has to be so convoluted. There's some stuff that they did at the end that I was kind of like, and that we'll talk about more in Spoiler Jam, that I was just like, you didn't need that. That was kind of dumb.
And I do think also being a movie, trying to make 2 movies out of it, having it be twice as long as the one musical, right? Because we're into 2 movies now, having to beef that up. Then it does get a little convoluted because you're trying to add filler everywhere and beef everything up and more emotional. And it's just tighter and cooler as the musical in terms of story. But there's one other thing I wanted to add. Elphaba is singing, and she says, and just to clear the air, I ask for forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. Glinda says, but then I guess we know there's blame to share. And we've both done really bad things.
Yeah.
And then they say, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Bitch, people have died, been transformed into different creatures, infidelity, cheating on each other.
It doesn't matter to them.
But now
anymore,
we're singing. So
well,
none of that matters anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we're going to start questioning musical logic and like words of a song, we'll be here all day.
Oh my gosh. Normally I could just get past it. Right? And it doesn't bother me. Oh, okay. And obviously I did when I watched the musical or whatever the first time, but watching this, it immediately, while I was in the theater going, wait, hold up. It doesn't matter anymore?
I did think it was cool how they, story-wise, explained the main characters of Wizard of Oz, how those people became those things, because they were kind of weird, even in the Wizard of Oz movie, like, why is this dude here? There were a couple things about the Tin Man and the Scarecrow that I was like, wait a minute. From Wizard of Oz, the parts that I thought of in Wizard of Oz, oil can and all that stuff, like where it was kind of, but I got it. And I thought it was cool that they at least dealt with how this is all Elphaba's deal. Like the consequences of her kind of.
That's what makes the whole thing cool.
But how she's misunderstood and all that other crap. That's wicked. That's the whole reason this exists. It's like, what if the bad witch was the good witch? And now this is canon. So now when you watch The Wizard of Oz, you got to be like, great. Now the witch isn't even that bad. You just don't understand her and what she's trying to do right now. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too. Okay, our second our second category is did you act right? I think that the 2 main characters here were awesome.
Yeah.
I loved Ariana Grande in this movie. I thought that I was going to be kind of like, nah, there she is. But through both parts, I was like, you're funny. This is funny stuff you're doing here, Ariana. I really like your character in this movie. The Wicked Witch is cool from the jump, from the time she shows up to the school to all the way to the end. I just thought she handled herself well, and you could have hammed this up easy, given her part and given what the Wicked Witch was. And I thought they were both great. Now, that being said, Jeff Goldblum and Michelle Yeoh.
You didn't like Jeff Goldblum? I thought he was fine.
He was fine.
He was just Jeff Goldblum.
Well, I think them singing was the part that I didn't like the most because their voices were real bad.
I did say that. The biggest one for me was Michelle Yeoh, because besides not being a great singer, it's like she phoned it in.
Yeah.
She's like, it's the Wicked Witch.
Right.
She wants to kill us all. Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. Are you just reading this, or what are you doing?
Absolutely. And Jeff Goldblum kind of felt like he was just Jeff Goldblum. And I guess that's what he does, so fine. But even him, it was like, what color do we want for the bricks? Parental.
But he has his own way of reading lines and stuff too, which I think work
makes
really
it
well
intriguing.
for. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But he's like, instead of saying like, I don't want to startle you, he was like, I don't want to startle you.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like Jeff Goldblum saying it makes it cool.
Yeah.
So as far as my number for this, I'm going to give it a 7 as well, just because for the most part, and like all the supporting characters here, Elphaba's sister, Fiero, all those people.
Jonathan Bailey, the guy who played Bach, all these guys,
all those guys were pretty great.
Yep.
So
agree. 7 for me as well.
7, 7, 7, 7. All right. Our next category here is did you show your work? Dave will be giving his first 11 here.
Wow. extra
come
credit.
on, man.
I know. I have a 10.
Yeah.
I have a 10.
If there's a movie that's going to get it, it's got to be this.
Good for you.
You could just tell all the stuff that they did practically. You could tell there was a ton of sets they made for this stuff.
Yeah.
The CG, they didn't go bonkers with the CG for some of these things where stuff looked distracting. When she was singing, they did little things like put bees around her, or little things just like, look, she's the spirit of the forest, or whatever. Just so much stuff that looks so cool. Even Elphaba's makeup could have looked stupid, and it never did. It just kind of looked like she had green skin.
Yeah.
It didn't look like she was painted or anything like that. Everything looked fantastic.
There were a couple costume things that I didn't love.
Yeah.
But only like one or two things in like prosthetics and things like that.
Yeah.
But for the most part, costumes, hair, set, CG, all awesome.
Right. Yep.
All so good. They did an awesome job foreshadowing the story and the characters with costumes and things like that. When in the beginning, Hans Bach, the handkerchief, puts it by his heart, the red thing. And there's just lots of little things where Bach's outfit turns into all gray and black and silvers. At one point, his guard or whatever uniform.
Yeah.
They did a great job with all that stuff.
The guns, all the uniforms of the people in the Emerald City, the flying monkeys that could have looked dumb as hell. They didn't. Cool. They looked real cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't super distracted by talking animals, which I should have been. Even them were like, yeah, that's fine.
This is what it is here.
It's not a like big googly-eyed cute thing that's coming out. It's a snow leopard and talks. That's the only thing that's different. So yeah, I thought it was.
Everyone knows the Tin Man and Scarecrow are in this thing, so we're not spoiling that. What did you think of how they looked?
I liked everything except their faces.
Thank you. Tin Man's legs and all that stuff, super cool. How it's like just down to joints instead of like big knees, like looked super cool. But the face was like, give it the full jaw if you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Why does he have like a chin strap beard?
Yeah,
it was
because they still had to show his eyes and all that stuff. And no, you didn't. You could
have made it look really cool.
Right. Yeah.
And the Scarecrow gets his own horror movie eventually because
his face looked like burlap. It was very distracting.
Which it's supposed to, but not like burlap skin. It should look like a bag.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which would have been maybe scarier. But they still had to keep him handsome, I guess, enough so that we'll tell you later. 11. Great.
Last thing, early fashion police here. We do a fashion police thing in the spoiler, but her sweater, which in the scene with Jonathan Bailey, she's like, let me slip into something more comfortable. And it's like one of those fat knot sweaters or blankets.
Right.
That she's like, no, that's cool. That's cool. Could you have horse like go over it a couple times? Like it was just like tore up.
Yeah.
Like the rattiest, grossest thing. She's not like poor and homeless.
Well, and it's so weird because, like you said, it's like a scene of, I'm going to go slip into something more comfortable so that we can get the bang on. Yeah. And then she goes and gets the frumpiest damn thing you could ever find in her house.
Oh, my gosh.
Just leave it off. You're fine.
It looked like it smelled.
Yeah. Everything in that house looked like
well, you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's just like, as a costume designer, why don't you go like, I could put in even just like a black anything, a gray. Like, why did it have to look homeless?
I don't know. Well, she kind of was.
She was the fifth owner of that sweater.
She found a blanket on the road. Like, this will be comfy for nap time. All right, man. Next category here is, did you bring the badassery? What category are we doing here?
It is obviously musical. So as a musical, this thing is badass.
Yeah,
it really is.
Really did it.
If you're listening to this and you haven't seen the movie, don't plan to see the movies, because I would guess a lot of our audience might not really care about Wicked.
Yep.
Well, sorry, we did it anyway.
Yeah.
And if you're going to go see any musical, like, you can get into this thing.
Yeah. I was that guy because I saw the musical. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I liked it. But I didn't see the first movie because I was like, I don't really know.
Me too.
And then the second one came out. I was like, I don't really care. And then we decided to do it for the show. I watched the first one and was like, holy shnikey.
Yeah,
that was really impressive and good.
Immediately text me,
Didn't feel like the runtime. It was a very good time. The first one was really great. This one, too, didn't feel like it overstayed, to me anyway. Didn't feel like it was too long. Didn't mind the songs. A lot of time, you'll hear me say, watching these things, well, let's sing about it. Because that's what they do, is everything is a song. But even the songs in this, I didn't really mind. There's some badass stuff in here, like No Good Deed Goes Unpunished. That whole song and sequence sequence
cool.
there is so
I have that spoiler from our spoiler thing. That's going to be my most badass scene.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you're saying it didn't feel too long, but there's too many solos.
Mm-hmm.
And like, why add 2 more solos to this thing? It's like that's what makes the second act rough.
Right.
And it's like you just extended that part of it. If you're going to add a song, add something more action, more upbeat, more whatever to help us get through this thing.
Unless I think it's padding runtime.
Right. And I think that's why it kind of felt long.
Right. The other aspect of this too, just going off of my wife's viewing of it, she said this was probably one of her favorite movies she's ever seen.
Wow.
Because she had never seen the musical. So
fun.
Seeing the first movie again when I watched it with her and then seeing this and not knowing what it was before, she was like, it was so good. Every single thing was good. Because she doesn't know that those are extra songs. She doesn't know that that's
right, exactly.
shit. So she's just like, all of this is amazing.
Yeah.
And she super loved it. So
I mean, we really didn't know there were extra songs. I kind of felt like there was more. That's
the
why
bubble
I looked it
thing.
up.
Like you said, there were songs in there that seeing the musical, you kind of were like, I'm not sure if this is in there, but this sure feels like this is just Ariana Grande's song, right?
Yeah. What's your score?
My score for badassery is going to be a 9.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good, man. Musical wise, if you got to watch a movie musical, go watch The Greatest Showman and then watch Wicked.
I went 6.
Whoa. Okay.
And the reason is because it's good. It's above average for sure. Yeah. But I think maybe you are putting 1 in there a little bit more. And I think compared to 1, which is very badass,
right,
might have got a 9 or 10 for me.
Yeah.
This one is much lower.
Yeah. It's
as its own movie.
It's impossible for me to not make this one thing in my head.
Which is fine.
And nobody's going to watch this without having seen the first thing. So I'm just saying, like, even this one as a musical is good. It's way above average as far as musicals go because it's musical.
Right.
So,
musical.
Yeah, right.
That's what we're grading this on.
All right. Our next category here is Did you keep your promise? Wicked, for good? Did you keep your promise?
Yeah, it wraps up the story. The trailer doesn't give much away. One of the better trailers, honestly, for a movie in a while.
Yeah.
And I liked the movie. So, yeah, it did keep your promise. If you're new to listening to this, maybe we should probably be better about like announcing what these things actually are.
Yeah.
Because some people might be joining us for the first time here. But did you keep your promise? For us, kind of means we had an expectation. Did you meet that expectation?
Yeah.
And then also kind of melded together as, did you like the movie?
Did you like the movie? Did it keep the general promise of movies like, was it good?
Yeah.
Did you go have a good time at this movie? Because that's the promise that all movies make. I also thought this was good, man. Like I said, I may have just been fresh off of smoking the first movie and like, oh, this is great and whatever. I went and saw it with my wife and daughter and stuff. So they were like freaking out and thought it was awesome and whatever else. So I do think it suffered from the second act curse.
Yes.
Like I said, but I still think it was an exceptional musical / movie about the Wizard of Oz. So it gets I'm between 7 and 8 here.
I'm going 7, so you can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna go 8. It deserves, because I'm closer to 8 than 7.
Sweet. We know what time it is?
Math time.
Do you know what time it is? It's math time.
I have a good feeling that this score is going to be pretty ding ding dong high. We knew that going in. Watch the first one before you did. Probably a week or so before. And I made a comment. If we did this movie, it would probably score higher than a lot of the other movies we've done because some of these categories, it just whoops ass.
Right.
It looks amazing, sounds amazing, really impressive. But before we get into that, what is your most valuable samurai for this movie?
Ariana Grande.
Damn it, me too.
Yeah, man. And it's because she shocked out of me. I thought this was just going to be like, I'm Glinda and this is blah. And I'm sure that part of this is just because of the way that character is in the musical and the book and whatever else. But Ariana Grande knocked it out and made it real funny. There were a couple times that I went, ha, 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 at what she was doing. Just the things she says and whatever.
Yeah.
Like, can we just learn history and stop talking about things from the past? It's great. Yeah.
She was great. And I said in one of the past episodes when I first watched this that I thought she was cast for her name. It's Ariana Grande. And,
right.
Okay. But no, she is talented.
Yeah.
Like, obviously,
And
could sing.
Sing her face.
Yeah.
The beep off.
I knew that.
Yeah.
And I thought, like, she's going to sing really nice, but it's going to be blah in terms of acting. And it wasn't.
No.
at all. She did great. So yeah, Most Valuable Samurai.
Yep.
You ever think we'd say that on the show?
No. Did I ever think we'd
Grande.
be gushing about Wicked on this show? No.
But it's good. If you're joining us for the first time because you like Wicked and you've never listened to us before, thank you for coming.
Damn it. We're glad to have you here. But this
we'll see you again for Devil Wears Prada 2.
No, we won't.
I'm going to hit you with some Would You Rathers before you get into that final score. Other movies with a Rotten Tomato of 68 or an IMDb of 7.0. First one, Rush Hour. Would you rather watch Wicked or Rush Hour?
Wicked.
Yeah, I think so, maybe. I don't know. It's close.
Rush Hour is really great.
It is real great.
Maybe right now I'd watch Rush Hour just because I saw Wicked, but
yeah. Think 6 months.
I've seen Rush Hour so many times. I'd probably watch Wicked again.
There you go. Austin Powers.
Wicked. Not a huge Austin Powers fan.
I love Austin Powers. One of my favorite trilogies. I would definitely watch Austin Powers. The Devil Wears Prada. It's funny I just mentioned that.
Wicked. I saw The Devil Wears Prada. It's fine.
Okay. Glenn Close as Madame Marvel.
Better
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
How cool would that have been?
Yep. Look, nothing against Michelle Yeoh, but really anyone else would have been better. Put Kristen Chenoweth in there or one of the OGs from the musical in that part or something. Like I said, she just kind of wah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
She looked cool.
Yeah.
All right. Then how about Jack Reacher?
Oh, Jack Reacher. I watched Jack Reacher.
Yeah, I probably would too.
Yep.
Okay. Tom Cruise as Bach from the Munchkin Land.
Just flies it on a motorcycle. Yeah.
Running everywhere.
Right. He wouldn't put up with Ariana Grande's nonsense.
Well, he finally wouldn't have to stand on boxes and.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess.
Right.
Yep. He could have some little Tin Man legs. Yep.
Matilda.
The musical or
the movie.
The movie.
Danny DeVito.
Probably Wicked.
I would watch Wicked. Too.
Did you see the musical they did of Matilda?
I didn't.
On Netflix.
No, I didn't watch the Netflix version. I did watch the actual musical of it. I had some friends that ran it down at Milwaukee Rep or whatever, so I went down there to see it, and it was fantastic. I'd love to play the dad at some point in my life.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's fun musical. Like, tons of energy. Like, you get excited.
Yeah. Right.
Trench Bull's so cool.
Yeah. The kids at the end are so good in that. You should see the Netflix thing, too.
I probably will. I bet you Avery would love it.
Yep.
The Mask.
The Mask.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, it's really good.
We just
I
watched
seen
it
it for a long time.
We watch it all the time because Drew loves it.
Yeah.
So I might watch it with a kid.
Yeah.
But no, The Mask for sure. Top Gun.
Top Gun. I haven't seen Top Gun in a long time.
I did. We just did it for BMR.
Right.
I would watch Wicked probably.
Did you become more of a fan after doing it on the show or less?
Equal.
Yeah. Okay.
I like Top Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a great movie. There's not
Maverick.
It's no Maverick. No way.
Yeah.
There's so many other movies I would rather watch. And I talked about this on the thing. It's just not a ton of like character development. It's kind of like a vibe. It's like a 80s movie. It's just a vibe. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's so good. Independence Day.
Yeah, I'd probably watch Independence Day again.
You think Jeff Goldblum's better in that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. He is.
100%.
His character fits more of him and his personality in Wicked, but yeah, he's great in that. All right, those are your Would You Rathers. You pass, you win, okay?
I did it.
You did it, yeah.
Yay.
All right, what's the final score?
Final score for Wicked is 79.
Wow!
Which means the only ones that it didn't beat was Mission Impossible.
Well, did you get Superman's score yet?
I did not get
I bet you Superman's score is even better than Mission Impossible.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got to get that. What did Mission Impossible have?
81.
81. Wow, okay. I would watch Mission Impossible before Wicked.
Well, duh.
Don't say duh to me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, of course.
You dumb idiot.
You stupid asshole. Good job, Wicked. Way to bring a couple of action dorks into your world and make them love it.
Yeah.
But, sometimes stuff just hits you like that. Like The Greatest Showman for me, I don't know why, or Step Up for me.
Are you ready to step up?
There's just some things like that where I just go, oh, look at it. I
can like this, right?
I can like this, right? I'm gonna like it. And I don't care who knows it. I'll scream it from a mountaintop.
So if it's still in the theaters, then watch the first one at home and then go to the theater the next day and watch the second one.
Buy your tickets for the next day.
Yeah.
Watch the first one, and then it will become a complete and awesome experience for you.
Yep. Go see it.
Yep.
All right. Which scene is best to draw? You can do both movies too, Wicked and
Yeah.
Colon for Good.
There's A lot of them.
I know there's a lot of really cool stuff. I said maybe the end of one where she's got the long robe or whatever. Anytime she's flying and the scenes are in the back, those are all pretty cool. The reason I bring that up, for those of you who don't know,
I got a little dick. It's pathetic.
I have a little side hustle called Brian Draws Movies. You can check out all my drawings and my artwork, my paintings of movie scenes at my website, briandrawsmovies.com. I'm also on social, so you can follow me, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that stuff.
Yeah.
While you're there, also follow Samurai Movie Jam.
Yes.
If you're on my website and you want to buy something, you can use the coupon code Samurai and get 25% off. Thanks for checking out my stuff.
Yeah.
It's a fun little side hustle.
Do it.
Check it out. Tell a friend. I want this thing to grow.
Yeah.
You know, how cool would it be if 10 years down the road, all I did was podcast with you and draw movies?
That'd be really awesome.
Jeez Louise. All right. Everyone go tell a friend. So these can be my reels, not my dreams.
Right. Help us.
What am I drawing right now? I'm glad you asked. I just finished a scene for the podcast, What Went Wrong. So we kind of teamed up again. We did it last year. We teamed up for Die Hard, and I did a scene specifically for them and for the episode that they were doing. Doing that again this year. You'll have to listen to What Went Wrong. And I think
You can't tell.
I don't know if I'm supposed to or not.
Do I know?
Because, yes, you do.
Okay.
But I don't know if they announce what's coming up, if they want it to be a surprise, so I don't want to say. But I think the episode is going to come out on December 15th, the same as this episode. So
Go check that out.
go check that out. That'll be pretty cool. But now that that is done, I'm going to redo my 4 Christmases drawing. I have a black and white of Vince Vaughn as Joseph.
Okay, find your truth. I'm gonna blow the roof off this bitch.
Yeah.
I'm going to upgrade that to some color. I'm actually pretty pumped about it because I love that scene so much.
Yeah.
Is that a Christmas movie?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's about Christmas parties.
I agree with you. All right, random question. This is the episode that's closest to Christmas without going over.
The holiday season.
This is the $1.
And a whoop-dee-doo.
So we're going to do some holiday movie fun.
I love it. What's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday?
You can say Christmas.
I was going to say they all are kind of not lame compared to Christmas, but Christmas has the most build up and the most.
Yeah, Christmas definitely has
Woohoo
the
behind
greatest
it.
hype man for sure.
Yeah.
They're putting it in the store before Halloween even gets close. Halloween's got to just be like, come on, we never get anything. Yeah.
I do like Thanksgiving. And the reason I like Thanksgiving is because you do all the same stuff. Like you get together with family and all that, but there's no gifts.
Yeah.
It's not about money. It's not about getting things or buying things. It's just being thankful for everybody in your life. And so I do like that. I also like New Year's Eve. We get invited places we normally go, but if we don't, and like that night at home with just the family, and that's super fun.
New Year's Eve is great.
Yeah. How about you?
Christmas, for sure.
Yeah.
I like all the pageantry, I guess. The putting up the tree and all that stuff. And especially now that there's kids in my world, it's so much cooler.
Dude,
So,
before kids,
Yeah.
I was Grinch-like.
Yeah.
Where I'd just be like, my wife would be like, put up the lights. What for? You know?
Yeah.
This is stupid.
Yep. Inflatables. Now
Oh, no.
all right.
He's having a seizure.
Inflatables in the front yard look so awesome, but it's like trying to control the Macy's Day Parade.
Yeah.
Trying to stake them down. Okay, so I think only last year did I find out that they've given you little loops on the bottom to stake them to the ground. I thought it was just ropes. Just make the ropes hold the thing up. And they just...
Yeah, the crazy arm things.
They looked like they were dancing all the time. And now that I found out that they have those things on the bottom, my life is so much easier.
Yeah.
But I just got another one. It's a little Yeti that I got from Menards.
Fun.
No loops on the bottom. So now it just sits there and goes into pieces. Last street star. I'm a Yeti. I love them. And now putting all that stuff up is fun because the kids go, oh, God. It's so fun.
Have you looked at Christmas inflatables on Amazon?
Yeah.
Okay, because there are
3 million of them.
Yeah, there's like a snowman in like a robot suit.
Yeah.
There's a Tyrannosaurus Rex with Santa hat. There's like such cool ones.
Yeah.
The only reason I looked is because my niece loves Toy Story right now. So I was like, how cool would it be if I found a Toy Story inflatable that I could just go set up in front of her window?
Yeah.
I found one. It was $200.
Yeah,
She's real cute, but anyway, she ain't that cute.
yeah. Did you see that huge Santa that's at Menards? Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of our kids' friends got them in their yard, and they're like, can we get it? And I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah, dude.
And it's not even anything more than we live on top of a hill surrounded by cornfields, which obviously the corn's all gone now. So we live...
So you can see the clowns better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the middle of a field.
Mm-hmm.
The wind, it just kicks.
Yeah.
And there's times where like our basketball hoop's broken because I've like lowered it to the lowest thing and had all these weights and it's filled with water. Doesn't matter.
No.
We lost our 2 trampolines. Now it's staked down with like a million things, like way farther in the backyard. Just it's too windy to do any of that stuff.
That's a bummer. Well, for the inflatables.
It is.
It's
And
fun
for our
living on top of a
kids.
hill. You don't have to worry about floods.
All right, David.
Yeah.
Hold on to your elf hats, everybody. Because it's time for some jingle-tastic, candy cane twirling, Rudolph riding festive fun. It's holiday movie trivia time. Grab your hot cocoa. In round 1, Dave will have to answer some truly festive true or false questions. Let the holiday movie trivia madness begin.
Yay! Is Home Alone in?
Let's just fucking skip all that
Is
nonsense.
that why you got so mad? Because
No, I don't care.
Okay.
Just go with the flow that these are movies that people watch during Christmas time. Okay.
No, it's fine. Yep.
Number 1.
Yes.
Home Alone.
Uh-huh.
Home Alone, 1990, almost had Kevin played by a girl.
True.
That is true. The filmmakers originally considered a female lead, but Macaulay Culkin impressed them so much during auditions that he landed the role. Number 2. The Polar Express was the first feature film fully animated using motion capture.
True.
True! The technique was revolutionary but controversial. Some viewers found the animation uncanny. Dave, if you looked up the word uncanny, what would it say?
X-Men.
Creepy as
Yes.
X-Men. It paved the way for more motion capture films like Beowulf. Number 3, the squirrel attack in Christmas Vacation used a mechanical squirrel that frequently overheated.
True.
False. Nope, real squirrel.
What?
Filming this scene was challenging as the squirrel refused to cooperate at times. Multiple takes were needed to capture Griswold's chaotic reaction.
Who's the guy that is like, listen, we need a squirrel trainer? Wait, they can do that? Yeah, you just need to use cashews. Put it on your lip.
I wasn't going to be a squirrel trainer, but then I went to the guidance counselor in high school.
I filled out this form, and then at the end it said, you would be best suited to be a squirrel trainer.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always outside in the tree.
My bushy tail.
Number 4. The role of Buddy the Elf was written with Sylvester Stallone in mind.
Come on, no, false.
Oh, it's false. That was also written for a real squirrel. No, Jim Carrey was offered the role but turned it down. Mike Myers and even Ben Stiller were rumored as possibilities before Will Ferrell got the part.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows.
And number 5.
Yes.
Ralphie's father wins the leg lamp in a contest at a store.
No, false.
It is true.
What?
And the line fragile became iconic. The prop department intentionally exaggerated the awkwardness of the lamp for comedic effect. All right, the first round of trivia fun was as tasty as Santa's milk and cookies. But keep your stocking hung with care, because in round 2, Dave will be choosing from multiple choice questions that are as tricky as Santa's naughty or nice list.
Wow.
The stakes seem to be higher than the North Pole. Let's get after it. Number 1, in the Polar Express, what does the conductor hole punch into the hero boy's ticket at the end? A, believe. B, leader. C, hot chocolate. Or D, get your 10th train ride free.
I'm going to say A, believe.
That is correct.
Nice.
That was a guess. I hate the Polar Express.
Oh, dang. Number 2, in Elf, what is the name of the author whom Buddy mistakes for an elf? A, Winston Goose.
No.
B, Miles Greenway. C, Miles Finch.
Miles Finch.
D, J.K. Rowling.
Miles Finch.
It is.
Nice.
C, Miles Finch.
Great.
2 for 2.
Angry Elf.
Number 3, in The Holiday, what fictional movie is Jack Black's character scoring? A, Cutting Onions. B, Gumby the Musical. C, Metal Storm, or D, Angels with Filthy Souls?
What's that? D. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that movie. I'm going to go with B.
The Gumby musical.
No. Yeah.
Gumby the musical is what he's scoring in the movie.
Nice.
Wow, 3 for 3.
It's a Christmas miracle.
The Holiday is, it's fun, romantic movie. I like that Jack Black's in it, not just traditional like Jude Law and another Jude Law.
Right.
It's Jude Law and him. It's cool. It's fun. Ashley watches it every season. So she actually had it on last night when I got home from the other podcast. Number 4, on the top of what?
Old Smoky.
That is false.
Naughty.
Sorry, finally got one wrong. On the top of what is the Grinch's cave located? A, Whoville Peak. B, Mount Crumpet. C, Mount Everest. D, if it were up your butt, you'd know.
Say A.
Whoville Peak is incorrect.
Naughty.
It is Mount Crumpet.
Oh.
And on top of Mount Crumpet to dump it. Oh, he got one wrong.
Do it.
Number 5, in The Nightmare Before Christmas, what 2 doors does Jack try before Christmas door? A, Thanksgiving and Easter. B, Thanksgiving and 4th of July. C, Easter and Groundhog's Day. Or D, National Talk Like a Pirate Day and Ricky Martin's birthday.
Arr. You're living La Vida Loca.
You're living La Vida Loca. Upside, inside out.
Let's go B.
B, Thanksgiving and 4th of July is incorrect.
Naughty.
It's A, Thanksgiving and Easter.
Rails.
Oh. I forgot what we were talking about, but somehow, I was playing with my boys, and I like to do this thing with the kids where I swipe my hand down their face and I go, sleep.
Yeah.
And then, like, as if I hypnotize them, and they pretend they're sleeping, and then I go, when I snap my fingers, you'll wake up, and I snap my fingers and do something crazy. But I said to my son, I was like, you'll wake up and sing like a pirate. And I snapped it, and Dax goes, "Arr, my single ladies. Arr, my single ladies." I died. So then we just kept singing. I was like, "Put your hooks up." Arr, arr. Oh, my gosh. Okay, sorry.
Great.
That was a tangent. Number 6, in Jingle All the Way, what is the name of the TV show Turbo Man comes from? Is it A, Space Commanders, B, The Turbo Man Show, C, Turbo Squad, or D, Sex in the City?
The Turbo Man Show?
Nice.
That's correct.
Yay!
Though how cool if Turbo Man was in Sex in the City. It's just like someone Miranda dated for a while.
I don't know. He's good in the sack, but he wears this costume. He's got a rocket pack.
Number 7, in Scrooged, what gift does Frank Cross give the employees instead of bonuses? A, a VCR, B, Jelly of the Month Club, C, a company towel, or D, firing Bobcat Goldthwait?
It's a company towel?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Good, because that's correct.
Nice.
A company towel.
Yeah.
Number 8, what is the name of Cousin Eddie's dog that causes chaos inside the house? Is it A, asshole, B, snots, C, tank, or D, Susan?
It's Snots.
It is Snots.
Nice.
I don't know if I would have known that one.
Yeah.
How'd you know that?
I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff in my brain that I wish wasn't there. Why do I know the words to so many songs? I feel like I could learn a language or something.
You probably should have.
But no, I know the Tiny Toons theme song. Why?
Just in case.
Yeah. In case
you're in another country and they're like,
are they tiny and toony and all a little loony? Well, let me tell you.
in this cartoony, they're invading your TV.
Right.
Number 9. What are the names of Vince Vaughn's brothers in Four Christmases? A, Dallas and Denver. B, Orlando and Philadelphia. C, Phoenix and Austin. D, Daryl and Daryl.
It's A.
Nice.
A, Dallas and Denver is correct.
Yay!
Yay! Don't watch that movie with your kids.
Yeah.
Because they talk about
not
being real.
Yeah. Shh.
And we were watching it and went,
yeah. Well, even in Elf, they say, oh, well, some people think it's the parents. What?
What?
No. And then I swear to God that our kids see that and then go, this movie's fake. Wait a minute. Is the part they say is fake real? Oh, God. I don't dread the day.
Have you had to tell any of them?
No.
We told one of ours.
Yeah?
Yeah, the oldest one. We said after she's 10, we're going to tell, just because we don't want her to be picked on at school or anything like that. Or
yeah.
So she was having some rough time with kids at school, so figured don't give her any ammunition for the other ones, right?
Sure.
And she was cool about it, so
Yep.
it was all fine. And number 10, in the Santa Claus, the acronym on the emergency card Scott receives is ELFS. What does that stand for? A, Effective Liberating Flight Squad. B, Elves Leaping to Free Santa. C, Emergency Light for Safety. D, Empty Little Sock.
Emergency light for safety.
Naughty.
And that is incorrect.
Oh.
It's A, Effective Liberating Flight Squad. Ring ding ding a ding. Okay, hang on to your jingle bells. That means it's time for the final festive round of holiday movie trivia. Woo! Plop your ass in Santa's lap. In this round, you only get 20 seconds to tell me all of the booby traps and tricks that Marv of the Wet Bandits goes through before getting a spider on his face. And your time starts now.
Marv. He slips on the ice
10 seconds.
in the back of the thing, falls down the stairs in the ice, then goes into the...
Okay, great job. That was 20 seconds and you got one of them.
How many were there before Spider? I wasn't ready.
Hold on. Let me just restart that. I'm going to give you 30 seconds, a little more time. I thought you would start flinging through them. In this round, you only get 30 seconds to tell me all the booby traps and tricks that Marv of the Wet Bandits goes through before getting a spider on the face. And your time starts now.
He goes down the back stairs, ice falls down there, gets himself back up the stairs, goes around to the window, jumps down onto the ornaments and gets some cuts all over his feet, then goes through and gets the 2 paint cans in the face, then runs up the stairs and gets a spider on his face, and then he hits
The first thing wasn't the icy stairs. The first thing when they're at their back door. Here he gets shot in the balls.
Oh, the BB gun, right?
Yep. Oh, there we go. You did miss several other ones.
What?
Did it? Hey, at home. Drive it in the car, on the treadmill, whatever you're doing. Did you get them all? Here's what I had for my list.
Whoa.
BB gun to the face.
Yep.
Icy stairs. Iron to the face.
Oh.
Nail on tarred stairway.
Oh, because he was down in the basement, I forgot.
Yep. Ornaments to the feet.
Mm-hmm.
Falling on micro machines.
Right.
Paint can to the face.
Yep.
Tripwire, which I think he might have jumped over, but he still fell. And then spider on face.
Yeah.
Did you get them all at home?
I sure didn't.
You sure didn't. All right, Dave.
Yep.
That was some fun holiday movie trivia.
was.
Hopefully everyone had fun with that and guessed along with you and did better than you did. Do we have any emails?
Yeah, we got a couple here. The first one is from, it's just me again, which is also known as Ricky Mock. Hey there, Jammers. Dave Grohl was, in fact, in a horror movie. We talked about that on the Halloween episode, was it?
No, it's just last episode that we did, which was
Running Man. Yeah.
We did the top 3 sandwich eaters, and our buddy Johnny G said
Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl is someone he would just watch eat a sandwich.
Yeah.
He's like, he has to be in a movie. So
Yep.
He's replying to that.
And I think I said, I think he was in a movie, and that was what I was thinking of, is that what he's about to tell us about here, which is Studio 666 on Amazon, Peacock, and Tubi, if you want to go watch it. My wife wanted to see this movie, and this is the last movie that she was allowed to pick out. It's terrible.
Ooh.
Yeah, so if you want to watch that, Dave Grohl's in it. Hopefully he eats a sandwich, because it's better than the movie.
Tell John G.
Yeah. Then we got another one here from Chris that says, I've been a listener since your first episode and have been wanting to drop you a line, but didn't know how to do it without sounding like a psycho fangirl. You never do. Always write in.
Just
It's
write
great.
in.
Yeah, we love you. I'm always excited for the shows, even when it's a movie I'm not into, because they're always so much fun. It's like hanging out with a couple of good friends, just having a blast. My dad ended up in the ER last weekend and had to have emergency surgery. After a pretty crappy weekend, I listened to the latest shows on the long drive to the hospital Monday, and it meant a lot to be able to smile and laugh, and it really lifted my mood. So I just wanted to say thanks for giving us such an entertaining show, and keep doing what you do. And that was from Chris. P.S. Is there a merch for the show? Dave was wearing an SMJ baseball tee in a vid a couple of months ago, and I want one.
Okay, so there is merch for the show. I followed up with Chris, by the way, and her dad seems to be doing okay.
Good. I was going to say that.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Yep.
And I did send her a link. I just this past week opened a TeePublic store for Samurai Movie Jam. Yep. So you could search up Samurai Movie Jam as an artist or designer on TeePublic, or if you went to Bad Movies Rule, to the other shows tab, click on Samurai Movie Jam, and then on that page would be a link where you can find t-shirts, stickers, pins, baseball tees, long sleeve hoodie, all that sort of thing. TeePublic's actually pretty easy to set that up. You upload one design and they're like, pick the stuff you want it to be on. Like, oh, that's awesome. That's easy. Yeah. So we do have some merch if you want to go check that out. So that's pretty cool.
Get a t-shirt for your family for Christmas. They would love that. They would love it. They told us.
Yeah.
That's it for emails this week. Nothing from Mom. Nothing from anyone else. No Consider the Source this week. Apparently everybody's okay.
Chris also said that at some point we mentioned that we probably don't have many girls listening.
Yeah.
And she's proof that we at least have one.
All right.
Yeah.
We got one. Thanks, Chris. That's awesome. And let's do some homework.
All right.
Yeah.
You go first.
All right. I'll go first. Get Hard was a movie. I don't know. Comedies are hard for me because they fall off. The beginning of this movie, I was having a really good time. And then it just kind of feels like the same joke over and over and over and over and over and over again until it literally is, oh, the karate he was doing in the beginning is how he gets away from all these people. And
he keisters a gun.
Yeah, and the keisters thing and all that stuff. It just felt like, okay, we're just going to keep running these jokes over and over and over again. And they were funny at first, and then it just got kind of, I'm still watching this, and it's still fine, but it's okay. I gave it a C-. Again, like Kevin Hart, Will Ferrell, they're great in small doses, and that's how I want them. That's why Will Ferrell is brilliant on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And then some of his movies are kind of like, I wish you were Anchorman. That's really funny.
My homework was
dun, 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 dun.
Conan the Barbarian.
Yes.
And if I wanted to do extra credit, but I didn't because it's not streaming anywhere. The Destroyer. Yeah. Neither is Barbarian, but then I was able to get it on Apollo TV. But then whenever I do that, it has to be in the living room. I just didn't have a lot of time in the living room to sit and watch a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, by myself because my wife's not going to watch it with me.
Right.
Anyway, Conan the Barbarian. I also gave it a C-. This movie would not be cool at all if it wasn't for Arnold. He's real fun in this movie. Could you imagine anybody else? It would not be a thing.
Well, no, it's the reason that he's famous.
Yeah. Let me tell you of the days of high adventure.
Dun, 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 dun.
James Earl Jones is in this movie.
Yeah.
And he ends up with Jesse from Breaking Bad's girlfriend's haircut. Okay, just for fun, please tell me the day on set when the costume designer, the wig lady, was handing out wigs. Tell me that day.
Well, James Earl Jones walked up and said...
He was running late, I think.
Yeah, and he was like, I feel like I never got to look exactly like Darth Vader for Star Wars, so is there any way I could have hair that looks like a helmet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they handed out wigs to everybody, and James was like, oh, boy, I should have got here earlier. Oh, man, look at that guy. Oh, boy, what's left? And he was the last damn guy there, and they're like, here, sorry. He's like, what? Are you nuts?
He's not the bad guy you care about in that movie anyway. Like the big fight at the end in the rocks with the other barbarians and stuff, that's the reason you watched.
Yeah.
That was the cool part.
Well, Conan's little. He's a boy, and James Earl Jones killed his family, and then he goes to the Wheel of Pain, which fast forwards time and makes him age rapidly, which has to be like really tough on the body.
He's got so strong.
Yeah. And then he's a gladiator, which that's pretty cool. He gets thrown in a pit and has to fight people, that whole scene, all that stuff. Right. Real cool. But he's still a slave at that point?
Yeah.
How does he get shackled back up?
Because he's still a slave.
Yeah, but like how? Like he's a gladiator who beats all these people up, and this old man's just like,
well, they
all right now, hey dude.
It's the same way. Well, gladiators, they were all kept in prisons. They just said, okay, go back in there, or these 3,000 men are going to shoot you in the face, or whatever it was.
Yeah, it just didn't seem that way, right? It seemed like just him by a tent, like, all right, put the shackles back on. It's like, oh, okay, right? Like
you say so.
And then he has sex with a demon vampire witch.
Yeah,
light beam. After that, right? Which because he did that because of I don't know. So then he leaves. And there's a guy chained to a wall, and I'm pretty sure it was Justin Long. So he frees Justin Long for no reason. Yeah, it was Justin Long with a mustache.
Right.
And he punches a camel, which is
awesome.
So awesome.
Yeah.
Probably cooler than when he punches a reindeer in Turbo Man in Jingle All the Way.
That's why he did it.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a nod to that, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, him punching the camel was awesome. Meets this girl who's also a thief, I suppose. And is she hot?
Okay.
Yeah. Or does she kind of look like a young James Wood? A little bit.
Are you gonna Are you actually trying to roast this movie?
No, I'm just asking you.
I know, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess when I was little, she was wearing a bikini and had a sword. That's all you needed for me.
I guess when you were little, yeah. He beats a huge snake. That scene's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. He gets drunk over some oatmeal, and that might be the best scene to draw. Him with his thing crooked and her leaning on him.
Right.
I don't know. That's pretty funny, cool scene. Halfway into the movie
Does
now.
a good drunk.
Halfway into the movie, he gets something to do.
Mm-hmm.
So far, we've been halfway through the movie, and then
he always wanted to go
anything.
find the people that killed his parents, right? He just wanted to find the snake dudes.
Yeah. It didn't seem that way. But this guy's like, hey, go save my daughter. He meets Rafiki to get some flowers. And he gets this creeper guy who's like rubbing his chest, gets his robe and uses his necklace thing that he got in the snake room to get past the temple bouncers. And then they didn't buy that as though as the past. So they're like, no, kick that guy out. They kick him out and hang him to a tree so he could bite a vulture. Justin Long comes and saves him. So that's cool. And then he goes and gets a face tattoo so he could be alive. When you were younger, though, did the spirits freak you out?
Yeah, they're a little scary.
It was actually...
I shouldn't have watched this when I was younger.
It was pretty well done for the time that it came out, though, the spirits and everything.
Yep.
Yeah, I actually thought that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
They disguise themselves as zebras and they head down to the Temple of Doom. And then there's some action here, which is really cool. So, you know, thanks for having some action there. But then Mufasa, he makes a snake arrow.
Yeah.
Like, that's a cool thing. That's a cool weapon. If we did, like, best weapon here, if we spoiled this, that would probably win for me.
It's Conan's sword.
That is cool. I also like the big hammers that they have, like the meat tenderizers. Like one side's that, and the other side's a little pointy.
Right.
She's hurt from that snake arrow, and she says, "Let me breathe my last breath into your mouth."
She does?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
That's gross.
Yeah. Well,
I'd be like, no. Just push her away.
That'll be fine. Just move her head.
What? I didn't hear you, and move her mouth to your ear. Oh, darn it.
Was that the one?
Yeah.
No, I'm still okay. Oh, no.
All the prepping for battle and that battle at the end that you were talking about, like that's what you're there for. Thank you. That's so cool. Goes back to James Earl Jones and he cuts off his head and tosses it on the stairs. So badass.
Yep.
That is so cool.
That's barbarian stuff.
Yep. Love it. It did bother me that they didn't even finish the one task that they got to save the girl. They didn't even actually finish it in the movie. They were just like, well, forget it. Just tell them that it happens. And then they actually just say, well, then he did this and he did that and he did this and he did that. Oh, okay. I get it, right? So you got to grade it as like, when did it come out, et cetera, like where I'm living with 30, 40 years of movies past that under my belt. It's cool that it's Arnold. It's cool, whatever. If it came out today, just like that, it wouldn't be a good movie, right? It'd be a real crappy movie, but because of when it came out. So I gave it an average score, but I didn't care for it all that much.
Yeah.
So I gave it a
Did you see the
C-.
Jason Momoa one?
No.
No.
But you didn't like that one, so I probably won't watch that one.
It was okay.
Okay.
I didn't like the end very much, but the rest of the movie was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love moments like this where I really get to just like dig myself a big fucking hole that people are going to bury me in.
Oh, we both did. Yours is named Conan and mine's named Home Alone. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's give each other homework for next time.
Okay.
I'm going to give you Dial of Destiny. I don't even care if you did already see it. Just watch it again if you have. You're unsure. Dave is unsure if you've seen this movie. You really need to make sure you did watch it. So watch Dial of Destiny.
Okay. Well, you aren't sure either, so I'm going to give you... No, I don't think you've seen this movie. Bone Tomahawk?
No.
Kurt Russell movie, Western?
Oh, no, I have not seen that. I've drawn some things similar to that, but no, I have not seen that movie.
Yeah, well, you are now.
Okay, Bone Tomahawk.
Watch Bone Tomahawk.
All right, cool.
It's a good one.
What made you think of that one?
I don't know. I was just, at some point we had mentioned it or something like that, so I wrote it on my list of homework for you. I've got a couple other things.
I'm starting to get kind of lame. I got to find some new things you haven't watched. All right, what are we watching next?
Next, we are avataring fire and ash.
Avatar, fire, and ash.
Fire and ash.
That's a good colon.
That's a pretty good colon one. You really can't go wrong adding the word colon any of the names of any of these movies, which means we're going to have to go down the whole. I still haven't seen the second one yet, so looking forward to doing all that. I sure am.
Hey, thank you to everybody who has been listening to us on the BMR feed.
Yep.
This is our last one on the BMR feed, so please remember, you got to switch on the 29th, just as a reminder.
Set your watch or whatever else you would have to if you want to keep hanging out with us. But yeah, thanks for coming to this one. We're going to head over to Extra Jam now, and hopefully you are too.
Have a very Merry Christmas.
Yeah, have the greatest Christmas ever.
Or a happy holiday if you're more politically correct.
Sure. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.